Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a great day. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about why I believe Ethereum possibly has a very bright future ahead of it. A lot of other people over the last couple of years, I can even say years now, have constantly come to me and told me that there are other coins that are not only better than Ethereum, but they have more moxie. I don't know exactly what word you kind of want to use there. I'm going to give you this video as an example, and I couldn't even find all the things. This is maybe 1/3 of actually everything. That's not an over-exaggeration of the amount of people and companies and corporations and countries who are either using Ethereum or plan on using Ethereum in the future, which then leads to the case of why I believe Ethereum has a lot of longevity. And without further ado, the first thing we're going to look at, I'm going to be reading just over the names just so you can kind of get an idea of exactly where Ethereum is going. This article is from 2017, and this is what really started the eye-opener for me for Ethereum. It says, Putin and Ethereum, a match made in fintech. A couple of years ago, there was a situation where Vitalik Buterin actually went to Russia. I believe he's also half Russian. And he was pretty much given the red golden carpet and kind of shown around everywhere because the news was that we had. Apparently, there were going to be a lot of laws and other things from Russia that were going to be built on top of Ethereum. And then there's also a video as well where he's like, Vitalik is sitting on a panel with Putin, not joking, he's like 2 people away from him. It's the weirdest thing in the entire world. But yes, it's pretty clearly understood that Russia is going to be using Ethereum in some sort of capacity. The years and ranges will definitely differ, but just to give you an idea of who's using Ethereum, it says coax bottlers to test Ethereum for supply management chain. JP Morgan is using Ethereum to launch a digital US dollar. Here's what it means for blockchain. This happened last year in 2019. And I feel like sometimes when I say a lot of these things, I think people think I'm over-exaggerating. If you don't understand how large and massive JP Morgan actually is and the fact that they are going to be using Ethereum to launch their own cryptocurrency, it is time to do some research, boys and girls. This is going to be absolutely major because when they do launch, they are without a doubt going to be using Ethereum. This one says JP Morgan close to transferring Quorum blockchain to consensus investing. This has to do with the blockchain that JP Morgan made that was based off of Ethereum that they said that they would be transferring on top of Ethereum as well. This one says, is Ethereum becoming the new open blockchain standard as Amazon gets into blockchain? One of the most profitable business units in the world is launching its Amazon-managed blockchain on the Hyperledger Fabric and Ethereum networks. This one says, Microsoft to help enterprises mint their own Ethereum tokens. I think you're kind of getting the direction that this is all going. The last couple of years have been absolutely phenomenal for Ethereum. Regardless of their current slow transaction speeds, this is why I mentioned many other times before in the past, whenever we kept on seeing these huge names getting into it, I said, I think there's a reason why they're getting into it. It's probably either they were very early players in the space, maybe they have a bit more belief in it, but belief usually doesn't go that far when you're investing millions, potentially billions of dollars into a digital currency ecosystem. This is why I kept on also saying before that I have a very strange feeling, this is just my feeling on it, that we're probably going to get news or wind of Ethereum 2.0 coming relatively soon, if not this year, just based off of the amount of attention that Ethereum was getting the last 3 years and also this year as well. One would only assume that all of these companies are backing them and giving them further support because they know that the 15 transactions per second are going to be boosted to 10,000 or 1 million transactions per second, what have you. So that is JP Morgan Chase, an entire company, Coca-Cola, and Microsoft, now all backing Ethereum. Ernst & Young launches Baseline Protocol, an open source initiative for the Ethereum blockchain. And then a couple of months later, there's this article that came out. It says Ernst & Young doubles down on its bet with Ethereum. This one says, this is from 2017. Why Fidelity is mining Bitcoin and Ethereum. I think around this time, especially in 2018, I remember screaming at the top of my lungs to people in one of my ranty videos where I pretty much told people, hey, I hope you're all paying attention because this is absolutely insane. And even the news that we had at the end of 2018 from the people from the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ that they had been accumulating Bitcoin since 2014, I was like, hey, everyone, maybe something really big is going on here. And I think the price even fell that day, which felt really great because it just showed that a lot of people just really weren't paying attention. All the mega businesses on this planet either have their toe in the door, an entire foot, or have jumped through the cryptocurrency door since 2014, which is insane because the bull run, the crazy massive bull run, didn't happen until 2017. Why in the world would Fidelity be mining Bitcoin and Ethereum? Weird, right? This one says Fidelity Digital Assets intends to support Ethereum in 2020. Also odd. Well, it's not really odd at this point. It's just kind of self-explanatory. It says this Brazilian bank is using Ethereum to issue a stablecoin, as many other banks around this time were also mentioning that they were going to be using Ethereum. This one says Brazilian government plans to process petitions and write laws on Ethereum. There have been... Think of that. Think of as a country, you are going to be writing your laws and petitions. And there were also the other things, a lot of other countries were mentioning that they were going to be putting their supply chains on top of Ethereum and using it to track corn and to track cotton and to track these other things, which may not sound that cool to you, but think of the other way that they were doing it. And then they're now choosing to do it on top of a public blockchain, Ethereum, which has been around for just a smidge around 5 years. Doesn't it seem insane how much energy and focus this one blockchain is getting from all of these governments around the world? This one says Colombian government and WEF weigh public Ethereum and bid to fight corruption. A lot of companies and countries around the world have announced before that they planned on using Ethereum as a public blockchain to be able to stop fraudulent measures when it comes to people voting on things. It's the nicest way of kind of saying it, because a lot of times people have gotten into office in many other places around the world and it didn't appear to be correct. So they were thinking and probably are using Ethereum to help stop that, because the idea is everything can be validated on a blockchain. And once again, they're choosing to use one exclusive blockchain, and it's Ethereum. This one says Government of Canada exploring the potential of blockchain technology. BitAccess is excited to announce that the Canadian government is experimenting with the Ethereum blockchain. Don't even have to read anymore because you probably already see where this is all going. JP Morgan, IBM, Microsoft, Amazon are buying Ethereum. It's an article from the 3rd of May, 2020. This is when we talk about, this is, you know, when we talk about those crazy Ethereum price predictions, and I mention them in videos, and I try to mention them to you. This is exactly why I'm making this video, so that the next time that I say that analysts are predicting that during the next crazy bull run that we'll see an $8,000 Ethereum, you don't think I'm insane anymore. Think of all the things I've said within the last 9 minutes. Isn't it absolutely insane? Is it all coming into picture now why I keep saying I'm like, Ethereum's slow, but I'm pretty sure it's fine. Ethereum's not the fastest blockchain, but I'm pretty sure Ethereum's doing absolutely well and has a very bright future. The last Ethereum price, all-time high, I think, what was it, $1,200? And that was before all of this mega adoption and all of these countries were really into Ethereum, and before we had the thing that is known as the current DeFi craze. This one says Ubisoft launches new Ethereum-based collecting game supporting UNICEF. This one says This one says Nike receives patent to tokenize shoes on Ethereum. A couple of you should definitely remember this. They were trying to stop people from selling fake shoes, and therefore they were going to have like a little thing somewhere in the shoe that would actually make sure that the shoe had like an ID, and you'd be able to check on Ethereum if your shoe was real. Are you paying attention to all the names that I've been saying on this? Good. I hope so. This is the news that we had just yesterday. $1 billion worth of tether was moved from Tron onto Ether. That is $1 billion worth of value. And also, they also moved another $1 billion, I believe, as well onto Omise Go, which is, can you guess where Omise Go is? It's on top of Ethereum. Got it. And then to really finish this off, I wanted to make this a nice streamlined video just so everyone really understands exactly how insane all of this is. There's something called the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. For those of you who've never heard of it, it says the EEA is a member-led industry organization whose objective is to drive the use of the Ethereum blockchain technology as an open standard to empower all enterprises. And then you look around for the actual members, and the list of the members are kind of here, but it looks a bit insane. And luckily for me, I found right here, someone made like a little pretty picture of it, and they have all the actual companies who are using it. And they're actually, I think, in alphabetical order as well, because it starts with A. I won't be able to read through all of the companies because that would take me another 45 minutes. But you have BP, you have CareChain, you have Cisco, you have, I have to read all the names. You have Credit Suisse. You have even some other blockchains as well, which is kind of funny. You have Deloitte. You have, oh gosh, I'm just like looking for the most important ones. The Gibraltar Stock Exchange. You have Intel. You have a couple of banks here. You have JP Morgan. Libra as well is also a member of the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. So is Ledger. So is MasterCard. So is Microsoft. You get it? So is MUFG. Anyway, without having to read too many more, Santander, Scotiabank. Ethereum looks like, to me, it is probably going to have a very bright future ahead of it. I just wanted to give you this reference so the next time that we get some type of a crazy price prediction for Ethereum as to, or where it's possibly going to go, I myself wholeheartedly, now listen, I am not a psychic, I am not a wizard, I am not telling you that it is going to go to this price. I completely can see, foresee, do see myself, Ethereum hitting 10,000 within the next 4 to 5 years. If Bitcoin has a major run up and we start getting those Bitcoin price predictions of 100K becoming true, I see no reason why a blockchain that is being used by all of these governments and countries and banks and institutions would not rise up heavily as well. And we didn't even talk about the actual DeFi situation. We didn't talk about the billions of dollars that are locked up in value on top of Ethereum. We didn't talk about the Bitcoin. There are more Bitcoin locked up per day inside of Ethereum than there are actual Bitcoin mined. We just had that news about a day or two ago. So I do hope that you all enjoyed and really understood the powerhouse that is Ethereum. And this is Ethereum with 15 transactions per second. So just imagine when Ethereum can actually do 10,000, 100,000, or a million transactions per second. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching and or listening. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.